money they spend on R&D and development is just going towards making sure that you waste as much time as possible. Awesome. So we're going to talk about attention, and specifically social media and how it affects your attention. So first, I want to show you what naturally a distraction would look like. So first off, what you have is your attention. And obviously, this is essentially, you could call it your time, what you focus on in the day. You have your attention. And then what will happen is you'll give that attention to generally a task. So that'll be your work, your revision, whatever it is you're working on at the time. That's your task. And then from your task, you'll be working, and then you'll hit the distraction. Awesome. And then from the distraction, obviously what happens? We waste time. And obviously that is no good. So the natural progression of things, what happens after we waste time? We realize we're wasting time, and we realize that we're doing it. So then what we do is we come back to the task, because we realize we wasted time and we want to refocus our attention to the task. So here's why social media is one of the most dangerous forms of distractions that exist anywhere and ever. So what happens with social media is you have your attention, you focus it on the task, you're distracted by social media, and then you waste time on social media. So naturally, the progression should be you realize and you come back to the task. But social media is different. Social media is a never-ending spiral of down, and it is incredibly difficult to get out of, and I will explain why. So essentially, task, social media, you waste time, and then what happens is you get distracted again by social media, and then you waste more time, and then you get distracted again by social media, and it goes in a spiral. Someone texts you, someone sent you a TikTok, you go from Snapchat to Instagram, you check a different social media, you scroll to the next video, you scroll to the next video, you scroll to the next video, and you are fucking stuck. And the thing is, you're stuck because it was made that way. Social media is engineered by some of the smartest minds in the world. Social media companies have millions, if not billions of pounds to spend on research and development, and teams of the smartest people in the entire world to keep user retention. User retention is the name of the game for them, because they're making a lot of their money through advertisement. The eyes they have on their platform is revenue, because the more eyes you have and engagement you have and people you have on there for as long as possible, the more you can charge for ads, because you have the customers there. And that's their entire business model. So all of the money they spend on R&D and development is just going towards making sure that you waste as much time as possible on social media. That's how it is. So the thing is, what you have to understand is what you focus on, what you focus your attention on, will expand. So the more you watch social media, do you know what that breaks off into? More social media. Exactly, you get the point. It expands. What you focus on expands. So that's why if you cut social media out and you just focus on this, it becomes easier. And that's how people develop focus. You see all the videos on YouTube and stuff, how to work 16 hours a day like a multimillionaire. I'll tell you how they do it. By ignoring this shit and focusing on this shit. And just like a muscle, just like your neuroplasticity, the more you work on it, the stronger that gets, and the more focus you can give it over time. And it grows, and it fucking grows, and then you can just focus on one thing, and you get that tunnel vision. But you cannot get that when you're stuck here in this loop. And this is getting messy now, but you understand where we're going with it. The way that I dealt with it is incredibly hardline. But if you're serious about completing this task, whatever that task is to you, Let's call it success. Whatever you decided your success is, if you're serious about focusing your attention on that, then you need to get this shit fixed immediately. I mean, for me, I don't have any social media on my phone. I made accounts. I have accounts, but I keep them off my phone. If I'm working, okay, then I need it. But if your business relies on social media, have 2 phones. You need to get away from that, because that is going to suck you in. And this is the exact same as your time. Your attention is just the amount of time you have to give to something. So social media is taking your time and ultimately your life. So yeah.